How's it going, everyone, and hope you're doing well. Welcome to this video, which is going to be a comparison video between the Nike Vapor 15 Elites, FG models these are, and the Nike Phantom GX2 Elites, both in the Nike Rising Gem Pack, the newest colorway of the current Nike football packs. Both really nice and beautiful, but the only major difference is just the sizing, and we're going to be quickly talking through these two boots to help you decide which boots is for you, to make a better decision when you're going to buy a pair of these Nike football boots. Now, both boots are quite stretchy, very flexible, and the materials will soften up over time. Give it at least 1 to 2 weeks of training with your, let's say, on your own or with friends, practicing, shooting, passing, and doing some drills before you take them into a match or competitive fast-paced environment. Just gives the boot some time to soften up in terms of the materials on the upper, and then allows you to get used to the boots itself, and then you can take them into, as I said, something more fast-paced. Helps you to reduce the chance of injuries. If you take it straight out of the box and use them straight away, it's not ideal. And then this also allows you to, get used to the sole plate and the blades and the plastic studs as well, because both boots, as you can see, are quite aggressive in terms of changing direction and being fast-paced. Mercurial is actually much more aggressive in this sense with the shape of their sole plate and the blades of the boots, compared to the Phantom GX2. Now, let's just talk about the sizing first. So the Phantom GX2 is much more accommodating than the Mercurial Vapor 15 Elites. GX2 accommodates all feet types, most specifically targeting the wide and very wide feet players, because of the design of the boots. As you can see, this one whole sided is locked in for striking and shooting. As you can see here, the target gets closer, and this is the designated area to shoot or strike the ball, to focus on the impact and going for accuracy or shooting with power. This is how the footballer will take it and shoot. So because of the wider surface area and having much more space at the front of the toe box, that means you're going to have much more space here. And also in the midfoot area, when you do the laces up, it's a nice lockdown and stability when you have the laces done. So that's why wide feet and very wide feet is much more targeted for these boots. Just going true to size should fit you really nicely and give you a little bit of space on the front of the toe box area. Not too much, but just get a bit of breathing space, which is a really nice touch. For narrow feet and normal feet types, we recommend going 1 to half size down. Do try them out when you're order them online and it gets delivered to your home, or when you're at the Nike store. Do try them on first and see how they feel before you take them into a pitch, so then you can always play around with sizing and find out which one is the right one for you. But as we said, narrow to normal feet types, half to 1 size down from your usual Nike size. Next up is the Nike Mercurial Vapor 15, which is much more targeted for narrow feet type and normal feet type players. As you can see, it's much more narrow, less space on the surface area on the toe box here, much more designed for kind of a barefoot-like and lighter pair of boots. As you can see here, this is probably allows you to have more control, but it's much less space to focus on the shooting, as that's not what it's designed for. It's much more designed for being agile, beating a player, and then getting a cross in or shooting with these or doing some skills. So you definitely notice the difference when you're wearing between the Mercurial Vapor 15s and then the Phantom GX2s. So for narrow to normal feet types, we recommend going true to size. Maybe narrow feet go half size down if it's still a bit too spacious on the toe box area or midfoot, because some people have very narrow feet. So maybe go half size down and that should do you really nicely. But in general, just going true to size from your usual Nike footwear will do it really nicely for these. And then for wide feet, we recommend going a half size up. Do try them out first and see how they feel, and then go around with that. Maybe go back to true to size, or another half size up, depending on how you feel. And then for very wide feet, we recommend, as we said, GX2, the Phantoms. But if you really want to try them out, you can and see how they feel. Go maybe half to 1 size up, and then see if you have, if it's too tight still, or if you've got a bit of space, or it's a nice fit. Go accordingly to your comfort and see how you like it. But for very wide feet, it's better to go for the Phantom GX2 or Lunar 2 Elites. So yeah, durability wise, both boots have been going very strong from older colorways. Haven't had any issues whatsoever. Maybe has some shown for wear and tear when you're wearing on the artificial grass like 3G, 4G pitches. But apart from that, there isn't much major signs of, you know, major use or rips or tears. Both are going very strong, so at least will last you one good season and probably two as well, because they're both really nice and top quality elite boots. For its price, for sure, is definitely high recommendation if you have the budget to buy these. These going for around roughly 230, I think 240 pounds or euros, and these are around 230 pounds or euros, so fairly similar price. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you'll be able to get them cheaper as well in a few months time when the newer colorways comes out. So always look out on third-party websites that sell foot boots, or Nike store or Nike website themselves. But yeah, let's go and weigh these two. Of course, the Phantom GX2 will be heavier, but let's see if there's a major difference between these two boots. So that's very surprising to me, because I was expecting actually the Phantom GX2 to be 20 grams or 30 grams heavier than the Nike Mercurial, but it's actually only 2 grams heavier. So if you're looking for a control boot that has that kind of similar to Mercurial speed-like lightweight boot, maybe because these Vapor 15s aren't as lightweight as the previous speed boots, designed to be a bit more heavier, to offer protection when being stepped on or slide tackled, then these Phantom GX2 aren't a bad alternative, because you've got that kind of nice striking and shooting, that kind of control for midfielders like the CTR 360s, but it's still got that barefoot-like feel or lightweight speed boot as well, because it's only 2 grams heavier than these. So this could be a high recommendation, as they're very inclusive for all feet types over the Mercurials. So yeah, this is very reliable pair of boots that I highly recommend itself. But again, Mercurial Vapor 15s have been around for a long time. The Mercurial Vapor, sorry, so it's very reliable as always. So it just comes down to personal preference. But yeah, do leave a comment down below on the comment section what you like about one of these or both boots, pros and cons, and which one's your favorite, as it helps out people when they're watching this video looking to make a decision out of the two. It really helps them out. But as you said, the sole plate, as you can see, the sole plate is very different itself. So it just comes down to personal preference and what you feel comfortable in it yourself. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this review and comparison between these two boots. If you enjoyed it and want to see more of comparison videos, make sure to leave the video a like, to subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below which ones you want to see next in terms of comparisons. And we'll see you next time for another unboxing and review and comparison. All the very best, and take care.